Reaction for what happened to the courthouse this morning. Joining us now is former Suffolk County DA Dan Conley.
Yeah, Dan, thanks for joining us.
Oh, happy to be here.
So we were listening to the opening statements, Doug and I think what struck both of us was really this story that the defense is trying to paint, that he panicked after Anna suffered some sudden, unexplained death. Do you think that's a story a jury will buy?
Well, we were all waiting with great anticipation to really find out what the theory of the defense was going to be. Candidly, I thought in the lead up to this that it was going to be some sort of an accidental death or an argument that got out of hand, but that Brian Walsh didn't intend to kill his wife, and that's not what we got. What we got was that Anna unexpectedly dies of natural causes after a very enjoyable evening. A young woman at the age of 39 in great health, who worked out, earlier in that weekend, appeared to be in perfectly fine shape, and we're expected to believe that she just died of natural causes at the age of 39. One never knows what a jury is going to think, but I know that as I was watching Attorney Tipton deliver that opening statement, I really, quite candidly, thought it was a Hail Mary. And I was a bit surprised, but he's going to go with that defense, and he also seemed to indicate that Brian Walsh is going to take the stand. So how Brian Walsh performs, I guess, in that testimony will either carry the day or sink the ship.
Dan, we don't have much time here, but quickly I wanted to ask you, as a prosecutor, when you hear the defense start to line that out, maybe perhaps not expecting that line of defense, does that change the prosecution's approach at all?
Well, Assistant District Attorney Connor and the team that is representing the Commonwealth in this matter, all very, very experienced prosecutors. So my expectation is they probably considered all potential defenses. And I'm sure they probably considered that might be put forward, that some kind of a natural death. But I think they're probably very well prepared. They've had a lot of time to put their case together. Assistant District Attorney Connor was very methodical in his opening statement. The circumstantial evidence is powerful. It's compelling, and the defendant never has to prove his innocence. We know that, but it seemed to me, anyways, like a bit of a Hail Mary in that open.
Okay, Dan, we always appreciate your insight. Former Suffolk County DA Dan Conley, thanks for joining us.
Dan, thank you. As a reminder, our Sarah Conju, who's inside the courtroom as we speak. She'll be there every day the trial's in session. You can find her live updates online at WCVB.com/Walsh.